not obnoxious at all. I need separate claps.
Oh, welcome back to Am I the Asshole?
Being an asshole.
I am an asshole. Yeah, I was going to say, I just destroyed with my asshole.
Yeah.
This coffee, like.
You know, it's funny. Remember last time we recorded, I had torchies and then the coffee, and I had to like go destroy the bathroom.
Yes.
Goddamn. Had the same combination today. So far, so good.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, like for anybody who knows, like coffee is a very good natural diuretic.
Yeah.
Like you should definitely, like, don't make coffee like your primary means of like life source. Like some people I know.
You talk about yourself, or
I drink a lot of water though.
You also drink a lot of coffee, right?
I drink maybe 2 cups a day.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
because I remember at one point you were like brewing other cups.
I think at max I'll have 3 cups a day, but they're spread out. So it's like one early in the morning when I wake up, not right when I wake up, but like usually within an hour of me waking up. One in the middle of the day to kind of give me a boost, and then one at night when I'm like doing like content stuff. But the amount of I'm drinking about 128 ounces of water a day, so that's definitely flushing the system out. I suppose, but nonetheless, coffee makes you poop.
That does.
Good gut health there. So really work it out. So yeah.
How was your last bowel movement? Let us know in the comments down below.
Why are we talking about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are shitty situations.
Yeah.
So based on the thumbnail, you probably already know what we're talking about. But Sam.
Yes.
We know, that we're doing Am I the Asshole?
Yep.
We always have a topic.
That we do.
What is that topic?
Today we're talking about cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get down into it.
Yeah. Cheaters.
Yep.
Pretty pumpkin eaters.
We've talked about them before, but not specifically. It's just like it's come up in other Am I the Assholes.
And I would like to say this just to get this out of the way.
Yeah.
We are grading this based specifically off the story. So the last time I got into a conversation about people cheating, okay, the argument was brought up of like, well, what if they're polyamorous? You still need to communicate with your partner on that. Yeah. It's still considered cheating if you don't.
Yeah.
So this is straight up just cheating that we're talking about, but it's not cheating. Subscribing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So go subscribe.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it because we're blasting off. And we're trying to make the most of this channel. So do that. We appreciate it. We're going to jump into the stories. But what we got to do first?
Got to drop an emoji.
Oh, I was going to RPS. Yes. Drop a fist emoji.
Yeah.
Or a peace emoji.
Yeah.
Or a paper.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Play some rock, paper, scissors down in the comments.
Yeah. Rock, paper, and then I think there's a flat hands.
There's something. Yeah.
Scissors,
or if
paper.
anything, like the clap maybe one. Like,
there you go.
If there's nothing else.
Do that.
Like,
Oh, shit. Oh, that was unintentional.
That's not. We're not supporting that. Nope.
That was not intentional. It's kind of like those memes where you see like someone lay down a sickle. And the Russian theme starts.
Hammer, and you're like, oh god. No.
Anyways,
that was almost communist there.
Rock, paper, scissors. Do it in the comments.
Yeah.
Love to see it. We're gonna play rock, paper, scissors right now.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then yep.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right,
Bam.
You're up.
All right. Back. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but the person that's tracking the RPS, give us an update on that.
Was it Raina Webb?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was Raina Webb, but I didn't want to say the wrong name, but
because of you, we have. If you've noticed in the Am I the Asshole lately, we've been tracking the score because you got us up to speed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So thank you.
Appreciate you. All right.
Up first, we have a reader.
Yeah, that's a bit of a reader.
All right.
I mean, you had the readers last time, so
that's very fair. That's very fair.
RPS balances it all. Yeah. So, Am I the asshole for sending a voice recording of a coworker trying to cheat on his wife to his wife? That's a big yikes right there, ooh, buddy. So, I was out at a happy hour with a few of my coworkers, James, Nate, and Ethan. I'm good friends with Ethan, but I don't know Nate too well. And I don't really care for James, though. I've kept that to myself. So I was mainly there to hang out with Ethan. Nate and Ethan wanted to talk privately about some work thing, some disagreement with a client, and at one point I was alone with James. Started to feel like he was hitting on me, being kind of flirty and touchy, and I was not into it. I was giving one-word answers and playing with my phone rather than reciprocating. That's a hard word. I felt a little awkward telling him to stop it because he was towing a line of plausible deniability, and I felt like he'd probably just say he hadn't been doing anything. I turned on my phone's voice recorder app, though. I always do it when I suspect someone is crossing a line. It saved my ass before. It is legal in my state to record with that, like that, FYI. So it's a one-party, whatever they call it. And it was on when James asked me if I wanted to get out of here. Oh, those words. I asked to where, and he said, maybe we can go to my car and listen to some music. I don't think that was supposed to be there. And listen to some music. And I said, huh, and what else? And he kind of stuttered and said that he'd like to get to know me better and spend some time just with me. I asked, what about your wife? And he started telling me about how they're practically roommates, only together for the kids. How she's probably been seeing other people too. I didn't say much, just nodded along for a while until he was done. Then I said, nah, I'm not into that. Then I excused myself to the bathroom. I was pissed off that James would try to cheat on his wife. I've met her and she's a sweet lady. I was also pissed off that he'd try to get with me, his coworker. I used to work at a different company with a really shitty company culture, and I've become fed up with that old ass married engineers who try to fuck with the new young employees. I just want to not deal with that.
Not fuck with, who try to fuck the new young employee.
No. Same. So I sent an email to James's wife, whose email I knew since she had replied to a company mailing list email about a holiday party. And I said, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm OP and I work with your husband. We met at the last company Christmas party. I'm really sorry to have to tell you like this, but your husband is trying to cheat on you. I know that it might be hard to believe coming from a near stranger, so I have attached a recording of that. Scroll down a bit. And I got a reply from her kind of lashing out at me for leading him on and for trying to hurt her by attaching the recording, which really hurt to hear. I really wasn't trying to lead him on. The only reason I was asking leading questions like to where and what else were to get him to say what he was doing. But I'm questioning whether it was too much to send the actual audio. I feel for her, and it must have hurt to hear. Am I the asshole for sending that voice recording edited for spelling? That's bad.
I'm really stumped here.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks having to deal with something like that.
I'm going to have some controversy in the comments.
Okay.
I'm going to say everyone sucks.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what words I want to use here.
Yeah.
But the main reason why I'm saying everyone sucks is I think that's taking it a step too far.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is this, and I know the comments probably like, excuse me? You don't know the situation at home.
Yeah. He could have been telling the truth and saying like, oh, we're practically roommates, blah, blah, blah.
Correct.
But, yeah.
You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what their love life is like. You don't know what they're into or they're not into. You don't know what they've discussed. I get recording something to save you.
Yeah.
That's something where like if you're in a pinch and you need to like have some evidence of something later on, absolutely. Taking that evidence to incriminate someone on your own accord, not cool. Because now that wife has to deal with the fallout of this. Again, you don't know what their home life looks like. You could have easily just called him out at the table.
Yeah.
Wait for the other two to come back and be like, hey, y'all, I'm leaving. This dude's an asshole. This is what he was trying to do. I'm not trying to play that game with y'all. I'm out. Like,
yeah.
Leave it at that. Like, let him bear his consequences in public. Like, that's fine. But going a step as far as to sending that wife the recording, all to incriminate him that much further, like you're trying to go vigilante justice on him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't see from that perspective because I wouldn't put myself in his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But OP just seems like, oh, I got your ass now. Like I'm not like almost like you have something against him. Like you have something to prove.
Yeah. All right. She did say at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't really care for James though. I've kept that to myself.
And James is the one who did it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can understand and everyone sucks here.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that OP's the asshole.
Yeah.
I'm going to say everyone sucks.
Yeah. So, I mean, just for the record, cheating's never cool.
Mm-mm.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm torn. I don't think I would go and blow up somebody's spot like that. You know, like I get wanting to see justice be done and, you know, people not get hurt.
Look at this hypothetical here.
Hmm.
OP sees it as cheating because OP sees a ring on person's finger, right? On James's finger.
Yeah.
But like we said, what if James and his wife are at odds? What if James and his wife, like at odds to the point in which they're separated, or they're like, you know, they're at a point where their marriage is done. They're just you kind of in that coexistence time frame, right?
Yeah.
What are you helping? Nothing. You're not doing anything. You're causing his soon-to-be ex-wife potentially, you know, a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Because she's already having to work through this. Like, you know, maybe he's just trying to get his footing again and you know, find out where he kind of lies. Like, I'm not giving him a pass. I'm saying there's way too many opportunities out there for that to be the situation. Again, if he is actively trying to cheat, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Shut him off right there, especially if you don't want to do it. If you don't, and this is for anybody in the comments, anybody who's watching, if you do not feel comfortable with someone like that, do not fucking do it, period.
Yeah. Mm.
You know, if you feel like you need help, go to the bar, grab a friend, whoever's there with you, whatever you need, by all means, give yourself that space, but don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
But going the extra fucking level to send his wife something like that, I just you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of it from the other side. Like, let's say you'll put yourself in the shoes of the wife. Would you want to know that he was trying to cheat or that he cheated? You know, like, you know, does it make it better almost?
As someone who's been cheated on, no.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it sucks.
As someone who's been cheated on, I think that admittedly, most situations can be boiled down to it all depends on this person.
Yeah.
But I would say asking me that question, I would not want to know that they were cheating.
Yeah.
I would want to know that the universe is going to do its thing and they would have the stones to come tell me themselves, you know, or they just go, you know, not even just tell me. It's like, hey, look, you know what? This is done.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't, like, whatever. Like, we've had cheating stories before where they try to work it out, you know, like, and not even necessarily that the AITA was about cheating, but it was more like that's what happened. Like, I think back to the one of the dude whose wife cheated on him and their friend slept with him and and had like a mind-blowing afternoon with him. And then they ended up like banging more after that because they just felt right. And she specifically said, I just don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, you don't know the variables of every situation, period.
And it's hard too, because like you know, let's say that, you know, what if he's been doing this for their entire marriage, you know, like that would suck even more. But yeah, I get the everyone sucks. I don't want to say everyone sucks though. I think I'm just going to say not the asshole in this scenario, but like I'm leaning everyone sucks.
I want to clarify why I'm saying everyone sucks.
Yeah.
James
definitely
absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
OP sucks for sending the recording to the wife.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I don't see anything wrong with recording that scenario. I don't see anything wrong with standing your ground and saying no. There's absolutely nothing wrong with either one of those two things.
Yeah.
It's the end result that I don't like.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you went the extra mile to send that to his wife, not knowing their situation.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I think that is a step too far. You are now implementing, or you're planting yourself into a situation that you may not even need to be in.
Yeah.
That you have no reason to to involve yourself in. That's why I'm saying everyone sucks.
That's fair. Yeah.
But everyone else
said not the asshole.
They agree with you.
I mean, like yeah.
I'm curious what these comments are going to say.
Not the asshole. I know I would want to know if my husband was acting like that. I wouldn't take her response to heart. This is such a different thing for her. I'm sure she's just processing and will realize that her husband is the real asshole. I mean, yeah. OP said, yeah, I guess you're right. She's probably lashing out right now.
I think you're not the asshole. Hang on.
My bad.
You're good. I think you're not the asshole because let's face it, the probability of this being the first time he's ever pulled this crap is low. That's kind of fucked up to say. You never know.
Yeah, that's
like probably non-existent, but it's gross that people feel like they can be this wildly inappropriate with zero consequences. And in fact, if someone dares to be a whistleblower, then you're the one in the wrong. I don't know. I just don't think you know the whole situation. Like, I just can't. I don't know, man. I think that's where it boils down to each individual person's, reaction to it.
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't think I would want to know. I would just hope that they learn from their mistakes and don't do it again, or at least just exclude me from it. And that way we can just move on and, our lives. Prime example, I was cheated on this back in 2015. Yeah, 2015. 2015. A girl I was with for a while, she cheated on me with her ex. I actually think I'd mentioned this before on the show. Mm-hmm. I found out because she was literally sending her ex-boyfriend nudes from my bed. Yeah. And I wish I didn't know that. I wish she would have just been like, hey, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I think that's always the ideal scenario.
Yeah.
But people suck and won't do that.
Yeah.
So would you rather go on and then eventually find out that they've been doing that for years? Or would you want to
I remember how fucked up it made me. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how I can answer that. I think I might. Truth be told, like hindsight 2020. Yeah, at the time, like yes, of course. Now my life's of course way better. This is also almost a decade later. But I think that hindsight 2020. I kind of wish I didn't know.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the universe had just done its thing and we parted ways on our own accord. I don't know, man. Because it hurts. It fucking sucks.
Yeah. And that's where it's hard for me because it's like now I don't really have that experience. I haven't really been actually cheated on. A girlfriend in middle school was holding hands with another guy. And I was like, oh, my life is ruined. Yeah, I think I'd rather know sooner rather than later, so that's where I'm kind of,
and that's the two perspectives.
Yeah. That's where I'm I don't know which way to go here. So
yeah, I mean, it's fair to have different perspectives.
Yeah.
That's human nature. It's fair to have human perspective or multiple perspectives to such. But like I said, after going through that, I don't know if I want to. I really wish I could go to that night and just been like, hey, honey, here's dinner.
Yeah.
Let's watch a movie. I don't know.
Here's an every. I was looking because there was a lot of not the assholes. I was looking with this.
One thing I've learned: stay out of other people's relationships. No one knows the dynamic and history except the two people in it. Also, many spouses of cheaters are aware on some level and for various reasons choose to ignore it. They don't appreciate other people validating their suspicions unasked. Not always the case, but it does happen. Everyone sucks here. Hard disagree. I would hope a woman would have my back should my husband decide to get shitty. I would require some proof, obviously, but I need to know I wouldn't stay with the cheater ever.
Agree with this. Everyone sucks here. The guy was an asshole to you and you were utterly within your rights to manage the situation as such in the relation to yourself, but sending the recording wasn't the right thing to do. However well-intentioned you were trying to be. Lots of people were here saying that the spouse's reaction was shooting the messenger or a shock reaction or something, but actually who the hell knows? It might be, it might not be. She might be aware already and she's a dog. That he's a dog, and she might not. You don't know her. We certainly don't. Some of us, I'm sure, would want our friends to tell us if they caught our partner up to no good, but the right to issue that kind of information comes out of trust and friendship and knowing the relationship. Look at it from her POV. What you did, as I said earlier, well-intentioned, no doubt, was to contact a woman you barely know with a recording of her husband. I don't think she was right to say that what she did to you but what you did was weird and it overstepped a boundary. I hope you don't have to deal with that guy too much in the future. He's a prick.
Yeah, I would absolutely distance myself as far away from that person as possible.
Definitely. Yeah, a few other everyone sucks here.
Yeah, I think that the towing in the line between not the asshole and everyone sucks here is a fair area to be in. I don't think OP is straight up asshole, solely. I definitely think that we're towing the line between the two. I think that all valid reasons. And I think we move on.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Next.
My turn. All right. Am I the asshole for siding with my friend after he cheated on his wife? Throwaway account for anonymity. Okay. My 27 male friend, 24 male, and his wife have been married for 3 years and have 2 small babies. Recently, another woman reached out to his wife to tell her that a few years back, while they were living in separate states, he was in the military, they slept together. This has caused a great deal of havoc to their marriage and things have been super tense. However, the wife has been extremely toxic lately, and although I understand she is hurt, she's taking advantage of the situation to get her way on everything. Most recently, she basically guilt-tripped my friend into buying an expensive cat because, in her words, she deserves it. They already have 5 other cats and 2 small babies and not a lot of economic resources to add another expensive cat into the mix. But he agreed as a way to keep the peace. He's trying to save his marriage, but at what cost? She's doing whatever she wants, leaving him to the kids to go out late, making him do extra work around the house, even though he works a very physical job, and now the whole cat situation. I told my wife the situation and how I think she's being unreasonable, but my wife says that his wife is probably hurt and isn't dealing well with all the emotions that come from finding out he cheated. As I said, I can empathize, but this is no excuse to treat my friend like dirt. There's a healthy and unhealthy way to deal with the situation, and she's choosing the unhealthy way to go about it and causing more damage. My wife is now mad at me. She said she will take the wife's side on everything and support her in whatever she needs. He's the one that messed up after all, and he needs to deal with the consequences of his actions. She says he should give her whatever she wants, but where do you even draw a line? When will he stop paying for a mistake from years ago? This has now created a rift because me and my wife. This has now created a rift between me and my wife, but I don't think I'm being the asshole here for taking my friend's side. Look, I know what he did was awful, but 2 wrongs don't make a right, and she's just being spiteful and selfish, getting her way in everything she wants and guilting him into big decisions that will only hurt their family even more.
Ooh.
God, dog, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like this one.
Yeah.
This is not a good one. What do you think, Samuel?
I don't think he's being an asshole. Like, I don't think it's as far as that. You're going to side with your friends, whether they fuck up or not. Now, if they fuck up like really, really bad, then yeah, maybe, if they like start eating people, then yeah, distance yourselves. Yeah, but, I think, making a mistake. And
I want to know why your brain just went to cannibalism.
I mean, that's the worst I can think of.
Maybe they're racist. Maybe they become Nazis. I'm not going to first think of them chewing on human flesh. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, my brain, I was just like, why the fuck did he go there? Go ahead.
That's just where it went.
Noted. I'll never eat people.
Yeah. If you do, we'll have some problems. And I agree. It's a shitty situation, for sure. I don't think you should take advantage of somebody for a mistake. You need to work on it and have good and honest. Look at the camera and say it with me, buddy.
Communication.
And so, yeah, like, you cheated on me, buy me this expensive cat when we don't need this expensive cat. Kind of a shitty thing. Yeah.
I need you to know I'm wet right now.
Yeah. I know.
That felt good. Go ahead.
But Yeah, I don't think he's an asshole here.
So are you saying not the asshole?
I'm saying not the asshole.
Okay. I'm saying everyone sucks.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
And here's a very, very, and I mean everyone in this scenario sucks.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm gonna break this down because I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck? He cheated.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. Recently, another woman reached out to his wife to tell her that a few years back while they were living in separate states, he was in the military, they slept together. Okay. Now, understandably, this is a third party telling a story about what happened, but their friend and friend's wife.
Yeah.
Context. Did the wife talk to the husband? Right? Did she go, hey, what was up with this? Right? Like, I understand from the last situation we just talked about, like, we don't know what that looks like when that individual reaches out, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like from that perspective, the wife, especially because it sounds like there was no, like, it was just them reaching out saying, hey, by the way, boned your husband a few years ago. Thought you should know.
Yeah.
Oh, waiting a few years is kind of fucked too, by the way, but
yeah.
But the husband clearly trying to make this work. 2 kids, multiple cats, decent living. Trying to make this work.
Yeah.
So did the wife actually go and talk to him? Did he actually admit to it? Was there proof? There's a lot of things like I could go and say, I could literally walk up to you and go, oh, hey, by the way, your wife's cheating on you. You could believe me?
I'd want to talk to her.
Exactly. If I just walked up to you or called you and said, hey, by the way, your wife's cheating on you.
Now, if you told me that.
That's a different, okay. Me being fair weather friend here kind of situation.
Yeah.
Hey, or stranger, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey,
at that point,
slept with your wife when y'all first started dating.
I would ask for proof and then also want to talk to my wife.
Correct. Yeah. You're not going to automatically jump to this decision of, oh my God, you fucking cheated on me 5 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's like if you're in a healthy marriage, you're not going to automatically, especially if it's a healthy marriage, which it sounded like it was, you're not going to automatically jump to, hey, this stranger who just called me out of the blue is right.
Yeah.
So kind of shitty. Husband, if you did cheat, which it sounds like did he admit to it? I don't think he actually admitted to it.
Although based off of the reaction of it all, I would assume
as such.
As such, yeah. Because I mean, caused a great deal of havoc, been toxic, and then basically he's been doing everything in his power to make up for it.
So maybe he admitted to it. Let's assume he did.
Yeah.
Okay, you cheated. You're an asshole, dude. Why'd you do that? You cheated. Your wife's taking advantage of the situation. The friend is being an asshole, in my opinion. The OP here is being an asshole, in my opinion, only because, I strongly believe this from this standpoint. You're trying to start to you and your wife both are starting to meddle your way into this by who's taking sides. I don't think either one of you should take sides. Yeah. I think both of you should be there for your friends. Like, I know if you and your wife are going through it, if me and my wife are going through it, we'd be there for each other.
Yeah.
Our wives would be in the mix of being there for each other. We would all be there for each other. We want to see a healthy situation happen, whether it be y'all split up, stay together, whatever the fucking matter.
Yeah.
Healthy situation be the common goal here.
Yeah.
OP and his wife are out here trying to fight on who's right. Like it's a fucking horse race.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. I agree that the friend's wife here is being absolutely shitty, buying whatever the fuck you want because you deserve it. Bitch, no, you don't.
Well, there's deserving something and then being able to financially afford it.
Correct.
And so you deserve the world for whatever, I fucked up, I would give you the entire world if I could, but we have 2 kids to raise. Let's focus on them.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly right. Like that's exactly where I was going. You don't deserve it because you have other obligations.
Yeah.
You have much stronger obligations right now. You have 2 kids you have to raise. You chose to bone each other and make those babies. You decided to go and have those cats beforehand. You know, you have other obligations. You can't just go like, oh my God, did you see this beautiful set of pearls? Well, I deserve it because you put your dick in another woman.
Yeah.
No. Same concept. Any ladies out there? Same concept. If a dude was like, oh, you see this beautiful pair of shoes? I deserve them because you let a man put a dick in you. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You have other obligations. Everyone sucks here. For me, honestly, closed book, like closed story, I've given all my details.
Yeah.
Everyone sucks.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily trying to meddle. I think based off of the way that I read it is he has an opinion that he communicated that with his wife.
Sorry, meddle's probably a strong word.
Yeah.
I see it as both parties on one side are vocalizing to both parties on this side, and these two are choosing sides on who they're helping.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily in the sense of like, hey, you need to go.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's even as far as helping. I think it's just, from what I'm reading, they just have a disagreement and the wife's now mad at him. You know, it's just like, because he just has an opinion off of it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the thing. It's like, it's not like he's trying to actively tell the friend's wife, hey, you suck for doing this or anything. You know, he's not vocalizing that to them. He has an opinion that he's telling his wife.
That's
fair. And so that on its own, I don't think there's an asshole here for that.
Okay.
For the OP at least, you know, cheaters shouldn't cheat. Cheaters suck all the time. But
Yeah.
so I'm going to stick with not the asshole. I can see where you're coming from on the everyone sucks though, for sure. So,
I'm 1000% sticking with everyone sucks here, but everyone else
says asshole.
says asshole.
Yeah. We know Reddit can be a little bit defensive.
That's a word.
So let's see what they said. You're the asshole. This is no excuse to treat my friend like dirt. My dude, it absolutely is. You're right that his wife is not reacting appropriately since this marriage is clearly long dead. I wouldn't say. She should just divorce him.
I agree.
Yeah, but your friend is the one responsible for killing it, and now he has to face the consequences of his own actions. I can understand helping him out if he needs a place to stay or something, but do not take his side. He is absolutely the one in the wrong. Nobody's denying the fact that he's the one in the wrong. People are people. Sometimes people suck. So, like, I don't think you need to go that far of crucifying the guy just for a mistake he made forever ago.
The second comment lead up to that. Plus, OP's wife is probably reading him taking his friend's side as indicating that he's totally okay with the idea of cheating. I disagree. Because if he's at least vocalizing that, like, the wife is taking advantage of the situation, like, clearly he doesn't agree with the cheating part. He doesn't agree that cheating is okay. But he also doesn't agree with the wife taking advantage of it. I think that's the biggest kicker here. I agree. Just divorce him at that point. If you know that your marriage is dead, we've said this before. We have echoed this point so many times before. If you know your marriage and or relationship is dead,
kill it.
Kill it. Walk away. You both will feel better in the end.
Yeah.
But brutally using someone based on their mistake in the past, like, again, especially with the financial obligations you have of kids, like, come on now. Info. Are you aware that picking the cheater side in this is giving your wife the impression that you don't think cheating is that bad? Even your language about it implies that it wasn't that bad. When will he stop paying for a mistake from years ago? I want to know. Hold on. And viewers, by all means, timestamp this and comment on it right now. If you like, I want to know your thoughts. Sam, have you ever made a mistake?
All the time.
Have you ever made a mistake to me?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Have I ever held it over your head?
No.
Because according to that comment, I should.
Yeah.
Always. Have I ever made a mistake to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, per that comment, you should be holding it over my head right now. You shouldn't have bought my coffee earlier. I should have bought it. Yeah, I should be putting gas in your truck right now because you took me to go get coffee earlier.
Yep.
It's
just so extreme. Like I get, yes, do the crime. You're going to have a consequence. That consequence comes in many forms.
Thank you.
It's not going to always be like, not saying that cheating's not bad, but there's a way to communicate through it if the relationship, if that's how the cards align.
Yep.
But if the cards align is just divorce. Like, you don't have to drag somebody through the mud.
Exactly.
For a mistake.
And that's exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
yeah.
That, like, everyone sucks. Everyone sucks. Everyone sucks.
The commenters suck.
Include the commenters,
Honestly.
yes.
Like, I hope his wife is rethinking things. This is some foreshadowing shit right there. Like, that
is fucking. I hope none of you commenters in Reddit get married, because holy shit, it's people like that. I really do wish, like, if they believe that, I hope that their lives are led that way. If you believe that their mistake should be held over their head for the rest of their life, I hope every single fucking mistake you've made is held over your head for the rest of your life. That's exactly how you should live your life. Cast stones. See how many fucking stones you want to take before you go, oh shit, maybe this is a bit much.
No.
Because it's so fucking stupid. It's such an asinine way of thinking that someone who made a mistake and openly admitted making a mistake, pay for your consequences. Absolutely. As you said, do the crime, do the time. But guess what? Just like every criminal, once that sentence is done, you don't have to pay for that crime anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do in other ways, but you have
fulfilled the initial.
Yes.
Yes, there's probation. Yes, there's other. Yes, I get that. But you see what I'm saying? I'm leaning more towards you're the asshole. I agree that she can't continuously make demands as repayment for him cheating. They need couples counseling to explore healthy ways to work through the marriage. Either she wants to stay and work things out or leave. Exactly. However, you can't dictate how people cope with trauma. She has 2 babies at home, and there was at least one incident of confirmed cheating. Does cheating a few years back mean when she was pregnant with baby number 1 or right after they got married? The military is known for cheating. I can guarantee she will think that he's cheating during every deployment. Also, if your friend doesn't care about his wife's behavior, why do you care so much? I don't think it's that his friend doesn't care about his wife's behavior. I think he's just trying to do it to, as he said, keep the peace. Like, everyone sucks, including the commenters.
Yeah. I kind of want to change to everyone sucks just because of that, but I'm still going to say not the asshole for the reasons I stated earlier.
I'm curious what the comments are, to be on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for watching this so far. We greatly appreciate you hanging out with us. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube or listening on any listening sites. Make sure to go follow us on there as well. And also, if you're watching the video, drop us a like and share it to your friends who might want some lousy advice as well. If you have any at all lousy advice that you want from us or any lousy ideas that you'd like us to cover, drop it in the actual comments down below or send it to us at thelousypodcast@gmail.com. You can also email us there anytime with any ideas you have. Back to the show.
Next. It's you. No,
it's you.
It's me. Yep. You're right. Am I the asshole for outing my ex as gay after she told everyone that I cheated on her? Whoa. I know the title sounds absolutely terrible. My ex and I were together for 5 years. I decided to propose, but she rejected me. The next day we had a talk. She realized that she was gay. Since I've been trying too hard to please myself from men, we broke up. Okay. The very next day, I got bombarded with text messages. My friend asked if it was true, and they linked me to a post. It was a Facebook, who uses Facebook, post exposing me about cheating. She said that's why we broke up. Now, usually I'm not evil, but this pissed me off. She was destroying my reputation for God knows why. I simply commented that the real reason we broke up was because she is gay. People didn't believe me until my ex literally screamed at me for outing her. Then a lot of people started to call her out for her lies. I know I'm probably a huge asshole, though I feel like she deserves it. But alas, am I the asshole? No, I did not cheat on her. Yes, I did have sex with someone the day before we broke up, but it was after.
No, the day that we broke up.
The day that we broke up, sorry. But it was after. Okay.
No.
Like that's fucked for them to do that, for sure.
I have a funny story. Similar to this cheating situation here. So that cheating ex I told you about. Judge me. That ex came back to me crying, I want us. Okay. Holiday season. I'm like, I ain't trying to be single during the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was a good person,
We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
I'm gonna hang that over your head for the rest of your life.
Please do.
So, yeah.
So I take her back, and it was just rough. The holidays were rough, terrible. Ipso facto, she was still talking to her ex. Go fucking figure.
Imagine,
yeah. So I remember I actually broke up with her on New Year's Day. I was then. Oh, so okay. This is gonna sound bad. I was hanging out with a friend. There was no involvement whatsoever. Okay, just a friend catching up. Long time.
yeah.
I leave to go get more alcohol for us to chill and watch movies and vibe, whatever. Not a big deal. And I can say with a conscious and genuine heart, there was no efforts to try and sleep with one another at all. It was just two friends drinking and talking, catching up, watching movies. Leave that apartment, get a text message. Where have you been all day? I get on the phone with my girlfriend, and 2 minutes later, I am single because I said, I know what you've been doing. I'm not putting on the charade anymore. We're done. I go get more alcohol, come back, walk in. They see my face. They ask me, you okay? Nope. What's up? I'm just broke up with my girlfriend. Why? Explain the whole situation. Fuck, that sucks. The rest of the night was interesting. And I will confirm that, yes, we absolutely, multiple times throughout the night, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I made sure that I was single.
Yeah.
I can say with a conscious decision, I was single.
Mm.
I'm not going to cheat. No need. I've said this before. If you're going to cheat, just leave.
Yeah.
Like if you have the sexual desire for someone else or the desire at all for someone else, go to them.
Yeah.
Leave your partner, go to them.
Mm.
I know in some situations not that easy, but let's be real here. Like if you're not feeling your partner anymore, you need to tell them.
Yeah.
So simple.
Yeah.
Story aside here though. Not the asshole. I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Ultra fucked.
Yeah. Good on you. Hope it wasn't revenge sex after though, but good on you. Revenge sex I just find it's like,
It usually doesn't lead to
kinda
good
cringy.
things. Yeah. But
Yeah.
sometimes you get your rocks off. Just kidding.
But no, I think this is absolutely shitty. Like,
Yeah.
especially when someone like publicly defames you like that.
Yeah, that's ultra fucked.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, hey, we decided to split up.
Like, I want to know the thought
Right.
process behind that. Why?
Yeah.
You broke up on good terms. Like, you were honest.
I guess they still didn't want to come out, which that's understandable. But you don't have to say we broke up because I'm gay. Like,
But you don't have to say
we
we
just
broke
broke
up. We broke up because of he cheating, and it's a total lie.
Yeah.
Like that's bullshit.
yeah, we decided it wasn't working anymore, or something. You don't have to go out and say, hey, I'm a cheater, or like, hey, he cheated on me.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked.
You are fabricating a lie.
Yeah.
And defaming someone's name, and that person now has to play damage control because they're getting caught off guard and going, excuse me. Now they have to go and essentially let everybody like, well, now you've gotten caught too because you decided to go off on them in public.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I can understand just replying with the truth. Be like, no, this is why.
Mm-hmm.
And, it wasn't anything bad. It was just what it was.
Yeah,
So.
not the asshole.
Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot. Yeah. Everybody else agrees, not the asshole. I'm going to put that in later. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, everybody else agrees, not the asshole. Comments are saying, not the asshole, this wasn't revenge. She was telling lies about why you two broke up. You simply corrected them. Your reputation was being destroyed. Just denying it would have been convincing, so outing her was necessary. Also, she did deserve it. Yeah, it was pretty open and shut. I'm inclined to refer to Rule 8. I mean, you'd have to be completely unreasonable to rule anything but not the asshole here.
What's Rule 8?
I'm assuming right here, no shit posts. I don't think that's quite maybe the rule. This was from 4 years ago, so maybe they changed the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see some more. Not the asshole. That was key info about your breakup, which clears your reputation of being accused of cheating. Yeah, absolutely. I think this is pretty open shut.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and honestly, as we've said before, great context. Oh, my neck. Great context.
Yeah, I like this. This exactly. LGBTQ people deserve to come out in the way that they desire. Unless they pull some bullshit like this and literally force someone to choose between being seen as a pariah by their family and friends or telling the truth and risk getting harassed for outing a member of the community. Fuck this person. Yeah. I don't think there's any much more to say on that.
No. Not at all.
All right. And
last but not least.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for calling my mum a hypocrite about cheating?
Wonder where they're from.
Well, let me don my fancy Cockney accent here. My mum's.
I'd like to apologize to
I'm
the
not doing that.
entire
I'm not
United
doing
Kingdom
it. I'm not doing it.
on behalf of the Lousy Show.
I am not gonna do it. All right. My mom's 50 female best friend.
Please stop.
47 female has been cheating on her fiance for years and eventually split up with him the other week. My mom was moaning about her friend saying how cheating is horrible and should never be done in front of me, 21 male, my brother, 24 male, my nan, 73 female, and my mom's boyfriend, 56 male. She would not stop moaning and had an extreme stance on it. I asked her a simple question. Didn't you cheat on dad with her boyfriend's name? Her and her boyfriend left the room and haven't spoken to me in 2 days. The only contact I have had with her is a nasty text she sent me saying I was a nasty little boy and have no respect for anyone. My nan and brother think I have done nothing wrong because my mom was taking the moral high ground when she has done the exact same thing. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not.
No, there's no world where you're an asshole.
Dude,
you ask a simple
fucking put
question.
her in her place.
Yeah.
I would have loved to be there in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, didn't
you
do
do
that?
that?
Oh my God. Nah, not the asshole.
Definitely not the asshole.
I-
Absolutely a hypocrite. Like,
I
100%.
just like, I want to know what was said between the two of them at that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he is right.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
I mean,
wow.
even then, like, yeah, the nan. So I'm assuming mom's mom.
Yep.
And brother think I've done nothing wrong because my mom was taking the moral high ground when she has done the exact same thing. Am I the ass? Like,
Yo, when grandma gets up in
Yeah.
this and be like, hey, honey, you didn't do nothing wrong.
you're
Like,
not innocent in this, sweetie. Like,
God. Well, hang on. Do I have Cheryl over here?
Hang on a second.
oh God.
This sugar deal, I'll tell you right now, you didn't do nothing wrong. Your mother's a two-bit hussy.
Anyways,
I'll just read a couple of these. I don't think anybody's gonna.
I don't think anyone's gonna.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. Everyone agrees not the asshole.
Yeah. I'm just gonna immediately from the jump say nope, not the asshole.
Yeah.
LMAO, what a hypocrite. She deserved it. Let's put this in another context. Mom, I hate people who drive drunk. Kid, don't you have a DUI on your record? It's the same basic premise. Your mom's a hypocrite, not the asshole.
Bingo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Not the asshole. A few things. One, you're never the asshole for calling a hypocrite out on their hypocrisy. Two, you're never the asshole for calling a cheater out on cheating. And three, if they want to cut you out of their lives, then that's their loss. I can't imagine that many people would want to associate with selfish, self-righteous hypocrites in the first place. Hope they enjoy their isolation. Facts.
Yeah.
Like I can't stress this enough. This is an open close.
Yeah.
Like this is open close.
We'll just go ahead and
Yeah. I don't see a world where cheating is ever the answer.
never.
Even
Never, ever.
and I want to take this from multiple perspectives here. Like, it doesn't matter if you are in a vanilla relationship where it's just you two. It doesn't matter if you're in a kink related relationship where you might be polyamorous. You might be into like just multiple partners, and you and your partner have agreed. Even in those situations, there's a conversation that's between the two partners first. Like, there is never a moment when there isn't good, healthy communication. I'll try that one more time. I really want this one.
Should I give
You
it to
want it
them?
too.
I don't think they do.
You really want it too.
I think they like the bit better.
Where they have good, healthy commute. It's crazy. I think I only heard my voice.
I think the mic's bugging out, buddy.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Good, healthy
I'm saying it. I don't know why it's not coming through.
It's funny. Your volume's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's weird.
Communication. Nonetheless, they talk, they figure it out, everything's fine. There is never a good moment for anyone to just be like, my wiener's hard. Oh, my giner's throbbing. Let me go do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, sorry to be vulgar like that, but that's true. Like, there's never a moment. It's not.
That's not cool.
Like, I can tell you right now, and this is just, and anybody could say this. You can go out and walk the streets. You could see so many different people who are attractive, hot, big butts.
Yeah.
Gray sweatpants, season prints, cut dudes, chubby dad bods, hot moms, whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. There is a metric fuckload of people in the world who are absolutely gorgeous and attractive individuals. That does not mean in any capacity that you should be like, fuck.
Not without talking first.
Correct.
Yeah.
If your partner's not into that and your partner definitely sees it as cheating, okay, then at least that's your answer. But at least you're honest. You know what your path is moving forward.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know what you think in the comments.
Yep.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Those are my closing remarks.
Yeah, that was, like we echoed at the beginning, cheating is never cool.
Nope.
Ever. And don't be an asshole.
Bingo.
Like, that's basically it.
And the last thing, subscribe. The button's behind me. So is a video. YouTube recommends it. Go watch it. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.